Hello, everybody! So, if you just got done with all the shit I got done with, then you're just as tired as I am. Anyways, people, so as you all know, I've been kind of busy this last week with all the stories I've been putting out, and there's a reason that I did get back into doing so many at a time, and it's not just because I was away for a little while. It's also because this month, April, is very special for this channel. In fact, it is the most special. And why is that? Well, if any of you have been paying attention the last 3 years, you know that April the 10th is my anniversary here on YouTube. And this will be my 4-year. So, I'm going to do something pretty special. What I'm going to do is I'm going to not just revive just any story, or do just any story, but I'll be reviving a very, very, very special one. It's Pen Pal! Yes, I will be doing Pen Pal, the entirety of the story, all in one recording, rather than, where I did all 5 of them, or all 6 of them separate last time. I'll be doing them all in one go. It'll be the online version, because I did not get explicit permission from Dathan Auerbach to use the book, so I'm not going to risk losing my my clean slate in the copyright infringement category on YouTube. I'm gonna try and keep that clean. So we'll be doing the online version, the same ones that I did in the original videos, but I'll be doing them in a much better fashion, and obviously they're all going to be in one recording. But it'll be a lot of fun, and I promise you'll really enjoy it. If you enjoyed 1999, which a lot of people have been, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not think I did spectacular on that, and myself, I won't lie, I never even listened to the story. Okay, so all of my videos that I record, I always listen to the story, like, almost right after I post it. But in this case, I didn't. And it's because I don't really like the story. In all honesty, I did it for its popularity, and everybody else likes it, but I don't like the gruesome nature of it very much. And yeah, the asylum was really gruesome, and I did that one in the same day, but it was different. That one was... What do you fucking expect out of a story called The Asylum, as opposed to a story called 1999? It's just, expectation versus reality there. I did think it was quite a disturbing story, in all honesty, and one that kind of just did it just to do it, which is not something I normally do. I don't like those kinds of stories. Both of the Asylum chapters both had a point to them, and you could see by the end of the story where they were going with each of those patients, and that's exactly how the rest of the series goes as well, and it makes a lot of sense. 1999 was like, killer bear guy, burns a bunch of children, that's the end, he's still out there, boom. Yeah, that's kind of how it went, and that's a little bit disappointing to me, so... Yeah, that one's gotten kind of popular. So, if you enjoyed that, Pen Pal is the one that you want to watch next week. It will be in 8 days on April the 10th. It will be my 4-year anniversary special story. And there will be another special upload on that day, which I will not tell you what it is right now because it will be a surprise. And it will be one that you will all quite enjoy. I know you will, because you've all been asking me for it for months. So, that being said, there will be 2 stories, 2 very big stories coming out, believe next Wednesday? Is that right? No, next Tuesday. So, a week from today, actually. No, a week from tomorrow. I'm a dumbass. A week from tomorrow, we will have that. So, I will have, of course, an announcement video right before I upload them all, just kind of thanking you all. But, of course, I would like to do that now, just because I'm already here with you. Thank you all for the support in these last few years, for all the newcomers to the channel, welcome, and I'm glad that you've decided to stay this long. We have a lot of fun here, if you can't already tell, and I really do care about my fan base, and they seem to genuinely care about me, and that just gets me all warm and fuzzy inside. Anyways, but enough of the sappy shit aside. Thank you all for an immensely successful 4 years on YouTube, and I do not plan on stopping it anytime soon. It's just like that creepy narrator said on his live stream, his last live stream. He said that it's never been about the money for him. I learned that he's been on YouTube for 8 years. That's right. Our own David has been on YouTube 4 years longer than me, and I didn't know that. It makes sense now because he seems a lot more refined, and he won't admit it himself, but I will admit it for him that he does seem a lot more refined in the narrating things that he does, and that is why, in fact, I chose him for David. I don't care about his following or how many views he gets. That was not why I chose him. I chose him because I thought I found some real talent, and I know I did. And he might not want to admit that, but it's okay because you have friends and colleagues who are willing to admit it for you, my friend. And you can say what you want about my narrating or my writing or whatever, but just from the portions of things that you have sent me, my friend, I can tell you that you are miles beyond what I have achieved. Mine is all an act, and I'm not afraid to admit that, but it's an act that I'm good at doing, so, that's how it goes. Even hearing, like, the equipment that you have, yeah, you've got it miles ahead of me, dude. So, don't count yourself out just yet. You are a lot better off than you think. You want to know what kind of microphone I use? I don't even know what kind. It's some kind of Microsoft one. I don't fucking know. I don't actually know what it is, but it's a good mic, but it's nothing fancy. It was like $80, and I've got two little pads of sound foam right there for when I do my recordings. My computer is probably not even $500, I would think. It's very, very small. It's useful. It's very useful. It's a very good computer. Has a lot of memory on it, but yeah, it's nothing fancy. So keep doing you, man. Don't count yourself out of the game. You are definitely a very, very valued member of the community. Now, on to next week's agenda. Before we get to our special day on the 10th, I will be doing, it'll be on the 10th as well, maybe. I'll either do it on the 10th or I'll do it like the day before and then the day after to kind of balance it out so that there's a story every day. But I'll be doing a collaboration with Sid's Super Sidious Creepypastas, try saying that 5 times fast, who will be playing the part of Mike in the story Trust, which I originally did with Master O'Horror back when he was Master O'Horror. But yeah, I'm going to be redoing that story, and then I will be, by the way, for the final time, these two revivals they're revivals, and they are completely, for the final time. I'm never going to bring these stories back after Thursday or Wednesday or Friday, whichever day I decide to do them. That'll be the final reboot on these two. They will be Trust and The Pastel Man by Vincent Vinicava. And I really wanted to do that story again because I did reboot that story already. But the first one I felt was I couldn't delete that one because it was my first one, and it really was back when I was an amateur and didn't really do a whole lot of stuff with editing, and I wanted to stay as a testament to what I can do now versus what I could do then. And that's exactly what I plan to do with this new one. While the second one that I did I thought it was good at the time, I can do a better voice for it now than I could then. Again, I feel like I've improved a lot more, and that's one that I'm willing to do. If you will notice, the reboot is now deleted off of my channel. If you are disappointed by that, you do not have long to wait before another one appears, and a much better one, I can assure you. So do not worry, do not fret, the story will be back up next week. I hope you all enjoy, and thank you all again. you are everything. Literally, if I didn't keep doing this, then, well, I imagine nothing good could come from it. Bye.